Khan Shalom. All praise and glory go to the Most High Yahweh, Basham, Yahushai, Warukakudash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, Apostle Tahar, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Rakar, Apostle Ramlab, and a Shalom to all those who say Achim, that are pushing this word in sincerity and the truth. Before I continue, I want to say that the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the children of Israel that the Bible speaks about, the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. The people that call themselves that live in the land of Israel today, they go back to the Khazarians, which go back to the Amalekites, which are the chief head tribe of the nation of Esau Edom, which are the red people of the Bible and the world, and the people that call themselves American, European, white, Caucasian, those are also Edomites, and that's the only nation upon this planet Earth that will not receive mercy from Yahweh Bashem Yashai, which is the Heavenly Father's name and His Son's name. Now, these videos are made to wake up our people, to bring them back to Yahweh Bashem Yashai, because the Heavenly Father is passing every judgment, and it's, there's a lot of natural disasters going on, a lot of volcano eruptions, but the reason I'm actually making this video is because I noticed this right here, man. And it's crazy, it says St. Vincent volcano, only those vaccinated for COVID-19 can evacuate, PM. You see that? So these other countries but let me read the article and then I'm going to go into a couple of scriptures and I'll show you what I mean. The decision does not appear to be the prime minister's, but rather was made by the neighboring island nations of Barbados, Grenada, Antigua, and St. Lucia. So these are the countries, islands that will help the refugees from St. Vincent. They only allow people that are vaccinated, and that's basically what they're that's what they're gonna do. So even if you're near death, but you're not vaccinated, they're still gonna deny you access to a safe place to live, because if you're not vaccinated, then you can't basically participate in society, and that's what they're doing right now. And this is just the beginning, because soon they're gonna do the same thing with the chip. You're not gonna be able to travel. You're not gonna be able to buy, sell, eat, nothing. Unless you have that chip. Unless you have the chip in your arm that you can't buy and sell with. And that's what they're gonna slowly but surely. That's where it's going. So it says only those who have received the Crown 19 injection will be able to safely evacuate from St. Vincent after the Caribbean island nation's La Soufrière volcano erupted on Friday. Prime Minister Ralph Gonsalves said in a press conference Saturday. Giving a press conference with his face visibly welling up with tears, the Vincentian Prime Minister explained that cruise ships had volunteered to transport the island's residents to nearby Caribbean islands for shelter, but only injected people would be allowed the board. The chief medical officer would be identifying the persons already injected so that we can get them on the ship, he told reporters. So he explained the cruise ships don't have enough personnel to keep people on the ships but can transport them. The decision does not appear to be his, but rather was made by the neighboring island nations of Barbados, Grenada, Antigua, and St. Lucia, which said they would only accept fully injected refugees. The island nation is home to some 100,000 people. Last Thursday, the country began to take precautions and had ordered the evacuation of homes in the northern parts of the island due to a possible risk that La Soufrière could erupt. The volcano had been dormant since 1979, with its last eruption causing around 100 million in damages in 1902. In 1902, an eruption killed over 1,000 people. The Friday eruption caused ash and smoke and plunged the neighboring area into near total darkness, blotting out the bright morning sun, said a Reuters witness who reported hearing the explosion from Rose Hall, a nearby village. So you have different eruptions, actually, man. You have eruptions that is only ash, but you also have eruptions that basically have fire, And basically, I've been in a volcano before because my father actually comes from around that area, man. He comes from Statia, which is Saint Eustatius. It's a very small island with a how do you say that? A volcano in it, and that's also laying dormant. But as you know, these last days, Most High is activating all these volcanoes, man, and showing the people his anger because the Heavenly Father ain't happy, man. Um, these people don't listen to the scriptures. They only want to follow Esau and be comfortable, man. Meanwhile, you're not supposed to be comfortable. You're supposed to listen to Yahweh Shem Shai, man, which is Heavenly Father and the Son, to change your life. And don't be a slave, man, in the mind. You shouldn't be a slave in the mind. You should know that your deliverer is a dark-skinned man. You should understand that there's certain rules that we need to follow. And that's basically it, man. It ain't even that hard, but Jake don't even want to do that, man. Not everyone has to be a prophet and do the work, Just, keep the commandments to the best of your ability. And that's basically it, And have faith that he might deliver you. If you don't have faith, yeah, you can forget it, man. But there's also people without faith that will make it. But that's another story, like the unbelieving Thomas. He didn't believe that Yahweh Shai was, how do you say that? Was resurrected, man. And only if he could feel his sides and his hands, then he would believe. And Peter that denied Yahweh Shai, he also got forgiven. So the Heavenly Father eventually he does what he wants. He has mercy on who he want to have mercy. Peter got weak, and in that moment that's what happened. But let me read a couple of scriptures, man. So let me start with Revelation 13. No. I'm not gonna start with Revelation. Let me start with Habakkuk because I haven't read that one in a moment. So this Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak. And it's speaking right now, man. These prophecies are speaking, all right, and not lie. Though it tarry, it would take a long time. Wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. You see, and that's the time we're living in right now, man. A lot of prophecies are coming to pass. It doesn't talk about volcano eruptions, but it does talk about earthquakes. And as you know, volcanoes cause earthquakes, right? Let me see. This is Matthew 24. Talks about earthquakes in diverse places. This is Matthew 24 and 24 and 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. You have the one in Guatemala, you have the one in Italy, I believe, and you have the one here in St. Vincent, man. Close to St. Vincent, right? St. Vincent, Guatemala, and you also have one in Indonesia, I believe. So there's a lot of volcano eruptions, and it's going to only become more, Smaller explosions continued throughout the day. Eroskila Joseph, director at the University of the West Indies Seismic Research Center, told Reuters, adding that this kind of activity could go on for weeks, if not months. This is just the beginning, she said. So yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video, and it shows you that they're putting this system in place, the beast system, to how do you say that? Limit you from moving freely as you like, This is all about taking away rights, If you don't have the injection, then sorry, you can't board because you're not injected. Then you'll have to have mercy. You have to have, how do you say that? Faith in Yahweh Shem Shai that he delivers you, man. So like a bear with me for a minute. So yeah, this is Revelation 13 and 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So there's going to be a time that they're also going to kill the ones that don't worship the image of the beast, which is homosexuality, feminism, transgenderism, uh, yeah, anything that has to do with this system, basically, that's against Yahweh Bashim and Shai, and he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, So this is not really a paying system yet, but it's gonna go towards that, because this is only the beginning, and it's just a test run. Soon they're gonna do it with how do you say that? The paying system, to really block you from even surviving. And that's how demonic they are. But they forgot that there's a heavenly Father that sees everything, and he said that he will make his servants to eat. So this is verse 17. Verse 16, and he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark of the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 600, threescore and six. 600 is 600. Threescore is one score is 20, so three scores is 60, and six is 666. That's what it is, man. So with that, I want to say all praises and glory go to the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Shai, and keep your eyes open, man, because this is what they're doing. They are slowly putting that beast system in place so that you have less rights. It's all about in the name of safety. They come in the name of safety, but the end result is that you lose certain rights. Certain freedoms. But yeah, then you have to, don't fear death, man. If you fear death, then Esau can basically, or the people that do Esau's bidding can basically stir you a certain direction. But if you don't fear death and you have faith in Yahweh Bashem Messiah, anything is possible, man. And then they can't really do anything with you. And that's why they need those people that fear Yahweh Bashem Messiah taken out, because they can't do anything with those people. So with that, I want to say shalom.